You okay there?
Obviously not.
Jesus.
He's like, oh snap, let me get back in the car before I get framed for police brutality on a white man.
I think I hurt someone.
No, really? Really, Johnny? I'm pretty sure you murdered somebody there. What is going on, guys? We're here reviewing The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. That's an interesting name. The Devil Made Me Do It. Made you do what? Turns out that the title is actually a quote from Arnie Johnson, however you pronounce it. That was his defense of an actual murder case that happened in the 80s, in 81 to be exact. It's a real life story. He killed somebody and that was his defense. Hey, the devil made me do it. Now that I think about it, if Norman Osborn didn't die in the Spider-Man movie, it's a good thing that Peter didn't take him to court, because you could imagine his defense.
The goblin killed. I had nothing to do with it.
Man, sit your ass down.
Well, too bad, Norman, but Arn Johnson did it first. You guys picture that? Imagine the judge saying, Mr. Johnson, you are being convicted of murder. What is your defense? Your Honor, it was not me. It was the devil. You know, he does some really bad stuff. Like, are you for real right now?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
So then, who are we gonna call to investigate, to help with the investigation? Of course, none other than Ed and Lorraine Warren. And I'm already kind of having my doubts already to see how original they stay. And this movie's not even being directed by James Wan. It's being directed by the guy who gave us this crap. I'm really debating to see how original he stays, because there's some stuff in here that is like, okay, wait, wasn't that in that movie? For example, we have a reference to Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know if that was intentional with the whole waterbed scene. And then we have this shot right here that's the movie poster for The Exorcism, obviously. But what I get from this trailer, I feel like it's gonna be kind of like The Exorcism of Emily Rose, where it's going back and forth. The movie is shifting between the court trial and the flashbacks. But then we do have some footage of Lorraine trying to do her thing and contacting the spirits.
I'm only interested in reality.
But I can see things that your people can't.
I don't know how much of that actually happened, or if they're just putting that there to try and fill it in and just give that creepy horror factor. Because I mean, come on, it's Hollywood. We know that some stuff, okay, they might just do it because it looks cool, because they want to add some special effect, they want to add something for the audience. That being said, to be honest, I'm not really going into this movie expecting to be scared, expecting to see horror elements. I'm mostly going into this movie just to see what they do with the story, to see what they actually do to portray the story of what actually happened. And I think when it's gonna come down to this movie, it's gonna come down to which point of view you're in, or which side really you're siding with. I think this movie is just gonna have a lot of mixed reviews, especially if you know the story, if you know the actual case that happened. If you know nothing about it, you're probably most likely just gonna go into this movie expecting to be scared, or going for the whole horror cliche type of movie. We might be expecting to experience something like the first two Conjuring films gave us, because it really did something in the horror franchise. We thought that was the movie, that was the franchise that was gonna bring it back to life, revive it. Some could say it did, some could argue that it didn't. So The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It trailer, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Are you going into this movie expecting to be scared, or are you just going mostly because of the case, of the true life case? Do you think this movie is gonna spark some sort of controversy? It's crazy, because when you think about it, this movie got released, what, a day or two after the whole George Floyd situation, the verdict. So it kind of, I think it's going to get people talking. Whatever you guys think, go ahead and let me know in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.